Hello ladies and gentlemen, been a while, but we're back. Hope everyone had a great Christmas and New Year holiday and that you shared it with loved ones and just had a great time. And thought we'd come make a video real quick, and it's sort of a public service announcement and a warning for those that fall for all these Facebook fake ads. And you know, Facebook knows, I mean certainly they know that these ads are fake, and I've seen a lot of conversations about people buying really expensive things like motorcycle lifts and like a Tusk scissor lift, roll around scissor lift, all kinds of things, and drones such as that are, it's always too good to be true. So I did one once before, and I don't know what happened to that footage. I never did get around to putting it up, and I guess when I lost my portable hard drive, that was probably on it waiting to be aired. However, so we did another one right here, and this, believe it or not, in this box right here is a Tusk motorcycle scissor lift that will raise up to 33 inches high, up to 350 pounds. So it should lift me, but it should lift a full motorcycle or dirt bike, and with hold down clamps and all that stuff. And these people are so great that sells this stuff, and this particular company, I don't want to misspell or mispronounce their name, but something like Meliflous, M-E-L-I-F-L-O-U, maybe 2 U's, S-S-E. Another thing that they do, it always takes about 30 to 40 days to get your product from China, because even though it says shipped in the USA, and I hope when I go in there to open this a little bit to put it up for you, the sites always disappear within a couple to 3 weeks after you order, which this one did, as well as the email addresses all of a sudden disappear, and they won't answer your questions any longer. And this is not just one of these places. Everyone I've dealt with so far, and I toy with them, it says contact us or about us, and you start checking their about us, and it's sort of like a circle, you know what, and it just keeps making a circle, never goes anywhere. And then you click on their email about us and contact us, and you highlight that, copy it, go over and put it in an email, and then when you contact them, a few hours later, it says address not deliverable or something like that. So without further ado, let's get out the old trusty pocket knife here, the Case 053 I've had for, and y'all have seen this before. It's been with me a long time. This is not the original. This one's only about 8 or 10 years old, something like that. But I've been carrying these things since they came out about 40 years ago. Great knives. They weigh hardly anything. It's got a Zytel body or nylon if you prefer. And they don't weigh anything. Got a good stainless steel blade. Holds a pretty good, it's got some carbon in it. It holds a pretty good edge. And I abuse them pretty bad. But it just keeps on hanging on unless I lose it. They just stay with me, and I like them. Alright, let's see what's in this little package here. That if you look up on, let's just use I'm going to throw out a shout out to Rocky Mountain ATV. Great people over there. Love their videos, by the way. Not just their parts, love their videos. Charlie and that bunch over there. Anyway, alright, so they don't put their name on this, and they also don't, well, it does have a return address here. Let's see if I can get it where you can see it. Let's see here. I don't know if you better read it or not. It says from address 14675 Monte Vista, Chino, California. However, this started out in China. Okay, and it says it is Hincho in China. That's if you like to speak Spanish, and No, that means made in. Sort of mix the two languages there, maybe even three. Alright, let's see. Let's see what this is. Because if this was truly a Tusk scissor, motorcycle scissor lift, a portable one that rolls around with locking wheels, the package would be something like this. Get my hand in there, about like that. And probably about like that. And should weigh somewhere in the neighborhood around 45, 55 pounds. So, here's what we've got. You ready? There you go. That doesn't look like anything they advertised on their site. Nowhere on their site. And we'll contact them, see what their excuse is for this. If they will return an email, which I assume they're not going to because they answered the rest of the emails. But that's quite cute. We don't know what it's supposed to be or what it started out life as. But this is supposed to be a scissor lift that jacks up to 33 inches high underneath the motorcycle. And then it rolls around with 4 pivoting 360-degree locking pivoting wheels. Okay, that wheel rolls, this wheel rolls, this wheel rolls, but this one doesn't pivot, this one doesn't pivot, this one doesn't pivot, and looks like the only metal in this thing is the bolt, the nut, no washers. So it's got 2 bolts, 2 nuts, some PVC pipe here. That's not even PVC pipe. I don't know what that stuff is. But that's to try to keep the wheels semi-centered. So there you go, boys and girls. If you ever wondered whether or not you spend $49.95 plus shipping plus tax in your state, city, county, and all that, and your federal tax, whether or not you're going to get what you paid for, I can promise you, you're not going to get it. So, there you go, guys. I threw away $60-something for you guys to prove to you, once again, especially since I lost the first video, that you're not going to get it. Oh, here's some of the great ads that you see on Facebook. And again, we know that Facebook has to know that those are fake. They're just taking money, just like they do in all this political stuff. They're just taking money no matter what the truth is. They just take the money. Now, here's some of the things. They've got I'm going to stay with the motorcycle stuff for a minute. You have this wonderful ad going on now that's it's like this roll back, slide back motorcycle lift that you run your motorcycle up on, clamps it down, and it picks the motorcycle up, then it glides up inside your truck or your trailer. And it says, and then when you read the real fine print, it says powered by drill. You have to supply the drill. No big deal. But that thing would probably cost you probably $700 to $800, maybe more. You gonna get it? No. I know someone ordered that one to do a video on it, so we'll see how their video turns out. But no, you're not gonna get it. And I think what they got was like a drawer slide. Pretty nice. Can't wait to see their video. That'll be great. Let's see. I don't really want to give away who it is because they might not appreciate that. Anyhow, another one would be not just they've got these great big drive-on motorcycle lifts that comes up like this, and it you can drop out the front tire, drop out the rear tire, so you can work under it, replace it. Those things are anywhere from $500 to $2,000 if you get the things that are advertised. Like Harbor Freight's probably the cheapest around. I'm sorry, Hobo Freight, as Vice Grip Garage would say. Call out there. How you doing, Vice Grip Garage? But my point is, all these things are too good to be true. Drones, as I mentioned earlier. If it's a drone that's got 8K video and it's got 6-way axis for your camera and your gyro, it's not going to come and be what you think it's going to be. It might be a little toy if you even get anything. And they make this stuff take so long, it's hard then to go back to your credit card company because it'll say it's in transit, and when you get it, it's another reason why you do videos on these things, so that they can see you opening it. But we're going to go ahead now, and we're not going to wait to do this in a video, because this could take months. We're going to go ahead and put this out, but we're going to also follow this video up by going back to, we're going to go ahead and give the company, if they'll answer, we're going to give them an opportunity to make this right. We both know it's not going to happen. Then we're going to go to the credit card company. Also, we're going to go to the Facebook company, and we're going to go to our Attorney General of the state of Arkansas, and we're going to see about, and we're going to go to the U.S. Postal Service inspectors, Inspector General, see about mail fraud, because all this is fraud. I mean, just plain and simple fraud. So for my public service announcement, if it's too good to be true, believe me, it's too good to be true. Is it worth the $60, $70 with the freight and the shipping and all that stuff, taxes, to help you guys out that may fall for this time and time again? And I know some people that's fallen for it more than 2 or 3 times. So unless you're going to do a video on it, or you're doing it to help somebody else, don't throw your money away, because you're just not going to receive the products. Okay, with all that said, we're going to go ahead and close this video out. We're going to go ahead and start the try to make it right thing via the emails and all the contacts to Facebook, Attorney General, U.S. Postal Service, Inspector General, all those places we need to go. And then we will get back to you, as I said. So if you got anything out of this, give us a thumbs up. If you hadn't already, please subscribe and share these videos. We need all the thumbs up and the subscriptions we can get. And we do appreciate you guys coming by Max's Garage Mahal. And as we always say, y'all come back, see us now, you hear?